Hello there, Pokemosh Pit Beta. My name is Etika, and I bought about 3 other battles to the Pokemosh Pit. I did want to do more, but I wasn't exactly sure what reception would be, so I was a little leery on trying out that many things. But it seems like you all enjoyed the video so far from what the reception was, so I figured I would just bring you guys one more battle, because to my main channel, TR1 Iceman, I'm doing a major layout change. Like, dude, it's going to be big. And basically, before I do that, I wanted to bring one more battle to you guys. That's why I figured I would introduce myself. You see what I look like, just in general, because I'm planning on doing some big things with that channel. But so I would appreciate it if after the battle you just come on by onto my channel, just look at some of the stuff that I have. It would be greatly appreciated. But anyways, Pokemosh Pit, I have a battle today with someone named Kuklux. Anyway, and it was pretty fun actually, because the team was originally composed of my girlfriend, and she was a Ruby Sapphire generation, so a lot of the Pokemon are 3rd gen, and I like a lot of the 3rd gen Pokemon. So basically, she chose the team for me from the beginning, and so let's get into it. I'll put the team preview up probably at this point. This is my first time doing anything like this, so hopefully you guys will be able to see, exactly what the hell it is that I'm doing. Okay, so team preview. He has the a standard Azelf and a Darmanitan, and he has the Whimsicott, the Victini, Dusclops, and Tornadus. And so I'm a little bit worried about the well, I shouldn't even say I'm a little bit worried. It's a goddamn Darmanitan. Like, this thing hits like a truck, so I'm definitely concerned about that. But I feel that won't be too much of a threat if I can play my cards right. Because if you look at my team, I have Lopunny, Magmar, you see the ones on the screen. Lopunny is meant to be more of a support Pokemon. It has no attacking moves whatsoever. However, it has the Switcheroo, it has Thunder Wave, and I'm hoping that with Lopunny I'll be able to paralyze a fast threat on his team, and then take it down with someone slower like Magmar or something like that. Magmar himself, I gave him the Evolite, and he has Belly Drum and Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, and it's a really weird set, but I just kind of like worked with what I had. And so then I have the Vanillux, and Vanillux is an interesting build. I like Vanillux a lot because I gave it the Weak Armor ability, right? With Weak Armor, I gave it maximum defense, and I gave it iron defense too. So when it takes a hit, the speed goes up, and I give it max special attack with the Life Orb, so it'll do some damage. I'm hoping that somebody comes in, hits it, it takes a hit, good defense, it'll survive the hit, get a speed and boost, start sweeping. So that's what my thought was on there. Wailord, your standard Wailord set. I gave it Icy Wind, so therefore I could like make one of his Pokemon slower in a last-ditch attempt to kill them, just to make them slower for another threat on my team. And then I have Raichu. It's a Nasty Plot set, and it has 3 attacking moves and a Nasty Plot, so basic set. And Cradily is max special defense, max HP, and it's a cursing set, so I don't think I have to explain much more in that regard. Alright, so getting into the battle, he starts off with his Azelf, and I kind of predicted that, sort of, so I go into Lopunny. He goes for the U-turn, which is a little odd because I usually don't see special Azelfs like that, but physical Azelfs like that, but regardless, I'll see what happens. So I go for the Thunder Wave because I want to paralyze something that's fast on his team. Luckily, Darmanitan comes right on in. I'm not sure if he's carrying the Choice Scarf or not, but whatever the case may be, I switch out. I go into my Magmar because I know that Flare Blitz, that's going to kill something. I know it. So I hopefully have enough defense EVs to be able to survive this, and yet it does a lot of damage. It does a lot. So I switch out, and I go into my Wailord to be able to try to hit him with the Water Spout because he's paralyzed, so hopefully it'll be able to hit him. But he goes into a Victini, double switches out, and then goes into Whimsicott. So the Water Spout, I was estimating it won't do that much, but look at the damage this stuff does. It does a lot of damage, dude. Almost half. That's a pretty big number, especially on a Whimsicott. I'm not sure what the defenses are, but I'm sure they're not all that great. But anyways, Wailord does do a lot of damage, and he goes for the Substitute, so I'm guessing he's trying to stall me out, but trying to stall me out is not exactly going to work in this situation. I just keep going for the attacks because repeated pressure on this thing, and eventually it'll break. It can get really annoying with the Leaf Seeding and the Substituting and etc, etc. So the Leaf Seed, of course, comes. I'm feeling that with enough pressure, I'll be able to kill him like I do just now, and hopefully I'll be able to take down the next threat, but Tornadus. Now the thing is how fast is this Tornadus? Does he think I'm faster than him? Am I faster than him? The question of that is all in the next move. So if he stays in, he'll think that I'm going to switch out, and he thinks I'm going to switch out, but I stay in and I go for the water spout. So I guess he knew he'd be faster than me, and he thought that I'd be scared, but nah, I stayed in. Now the water spout almost kills him, but it doesn't, and he gets Lucy recovery, of course. And so now with the bulk up, I know he's going to be able to kill me with one more hit, so I figure there's no use in switching out because it's going to kill anything, because Tornadus has some incredible coverage, especially the physical set. I've never seen a physical set before. Like, that's crazy. You can learn bulk up? Really? Anyway, so I go into Magmar to be able to go with the Mach Punch, hopefully taking him down, but it doesn't do anything. I mean, especially with the bulk up, and he resisted on top of it all. Like, I just threw him out there as fodder, basically. But now we go into Vanillix. Now he goes for the acrobatics, no item. With bulk up, like, am I gonna be able to survive this hit? If I survive it, it'll activate my weak armor, and with the weak armor, I'll be able to sweep, but sadly I don't look like I'm going to survive it. But luckily you'll see that I live on 34 HP, dude. That's crazy to me. So anyways, defense goes down, speed goes up, and now I'm ready to sweep. So I go with the Frost Breath, right? Hopefully I'll be able to continue to sweep as the match goes on and kill the next threat that comes in. But Tornadus goes down, and that's a beautiful thing. And then next you have the Azelf coming in. I'm about to sweep though. I have the speed boost. No, the U-turn kills me. This Azelf is really fast, but Haagen-Dazs doesn't exactly have speed EVs anyway, so it makes sense that it killed me. He goes into Victini now, right? And so now I'm thinking, this Victini, if it's not Choice Guard, I'll be able to Thunder Wave it, make it slower for somebody else to come through and kill it. So that's what I do. Lopunny goes in, Thunder Waves, and he goes for the Psychic. I have defense, special defense EVs, so I don't think this is going to do all that much damage, and it doesn't. Now, I Encore him to be able to make him stay into Victini so Cradily can come in. If he stays on the Psychic, I know I'll be able to sponge that because Cradily has special defense EVs. So he's stuck on Psychic now, and I'm going to send Cradily in to be able to sponge the Psychic, and then he'll be stuck on it, and so I'll be able to get a couple of curses up hopefully. So that's what the plan is. Cradily goes in, I curse up, and he's stuck on Psychic. He doesn't switch out, surprisingly. I thought he would switch out, but he doesn't. So whatever the case may be, I stay in there, and he goes for the Psychic. Like we said, doesn't do that much damage in the first place, so thankfully that works out pretty well in my favor. And Victini goes out, and he sends in Darmanitan, and I know Darmanitan's got that superpower. I know he does, so will 2 curses be able to stop me from getting KO'd by the Darmanitan with superpower? But I don't know, Darmanitan hits like a truck, dude, especially Life Orb variants, so this superpower, only with 2 curses and no defense EVs, I don't even think I'm going to survive it. I mean, oh my goodness. Oh, Darmanitan, I'm sorry, but I mean, take a seat, brother. Like, I'm sorry, Darmanitan, it didn't work out for you that time. So, thankfully, Darmanitan is KO'd easy. And, I can't believe I actually lived that, especially so well. I have no defense EVs, just 2 curses, and that's it. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I go for the recover on Victini because it's paralyzed, so I figured I'd be able to recover some HP and then get back at it. What's the worst he can do? V-Create, which is neutral anyways against Cradily? Well, he does go for that. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Cradily, please stop raping his Pokemon. But anyways, go for the Stone Edge, and it takes it down. So I feel pretty good about that. What else does he have? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the Azelf. Alright, cool. So the Azelf comes through. He Ice Punches me, and I know this wasn't going to do a lot. If I lived a superpower from a Darmanitan, I can live an Ice Punch from an Azelf. And I go for the Stone Edge here, and I know he has that Dusclops left as well, so I'm trying to be sure that my HP is high for that, because the Dusclops most likely is going to have Toxic anyway, so if it does have Toxic, at least I'll be able to be at full health and not just be taken down by that thing. So I go for the Seed Bomb, because I knew he would switch. I felt he would switch, so I wanted to make sure the hit went through, and so he goes for the first Toxic and misses, sadly, so I apologize about that. I didn't know that the Toxic would miss like that, but anyways, go for the curse once more because I figured Dusclops, he's just setup fodder, so I won't even have to worry about, you know, getting taken down by this guy. So unless he has a toxic, of course, which he doesn't. So I get hit with that. I go for the curse though again. Wow, I'm surprising myself. I got really, really greedy at this point, but you know what? I figured that Cradily was in there to stay, so I was like, why not? So he goes to the Pain Split here, but I think he miscalculated whose HP was higher, or maybe he miscalculated who was faster, because if I was faster, I could have Stone Edged him, gotten him to low HP, then he would have used Pain Split and recovered, but I guess he didn't know that he would be faster, so he Pain Splitted before I hit him, so it didn't do much there, but he goes for the Nightshade, and luckily, well, actually, no, it's pretty bad. I mean, it takes me down low enough where the poison will kill me this next turn, and so, yeah, at the end of the day, what's left is Raichu. Anyway, so we're on Raichu and Azelf, and his Azelf goes for the Ice Punch, and the opponent told me at the end of the battle that his Azelf was Choice Banded, and I mean, that's really interesting. But anyway, so his Azelf goes for the Ice Punch on Raichu. I'm able to live it with a little bit of health, and the Signal Beam will be enough to finish him off, so that'll be the end of that game, and it was definitely a great game. I really, really did have fun with it, and I'm glad I didn't exactly get, you know, stomped out in that battle. And also to Ku Klux, it was a great match. I definitely want a rematch. I like rematching everybody because now that you know the teams, it kind of like you can kind of make sure your predictions go differently. So it's interesting when you have a rematch with somebody. That's usually the hardest battle ever. But anyways, I would really appreciate it now if everyone from Pokemon Pit who watches this takes a visit to my channel, because I'm about to launch a huge collaboration channel, and it's going to be pretty big. And I have a video on my regular channel right now which shows a little bit of a preview of my new channel coming up, so I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Pokemon Pit. And anyways, so I really did appreciate the other comments that you guys left on my other videos, and I do love posting videos for you guys, so I'm glad you liked it. Hope you like this one, and I'll talk to you all later. My name is Etika, and have a good one, and take care of yourself. Later.